I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it.
Yo. 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 Yo.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Yo, top of the morning, fellas. We're gonna get this thing in early in the morning. This is the live predictions on the AM tip. Saturday morning. Let's get it. This is week 4. Any Given Sunday, season 1. And we're gonna get into these predictions right here. So we got a couple of undefeated teams left so far in week 4. I'll put it out, so people can see it afterwards. But right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 undefeated teams left, and we'll see who's still remaining undefeated after this week. So first up, we got Philadelphia Eagles going against Green Bay Packers. Green Bay took a terrible loss last week, a game they definitely should have won. Games like that can definitely impact the morale. I can only imagine what was being said in that locker room. He'll be looking to have a bounce back win this week. He's going against Philadelphia Eagles, who I must say, in my personal opinion, is one of the surprise teams early in the season. I mean, the Eagles were struggling. In Madden 19. But so far he's playing better than what I would have expected. He's 2-1. He's one game out of first in his division. So the Eagles are starting off on a good note. I mean, even if he has been getting breaks, or if you want to call it luck or whatever, it's still better to be on the winning end than the losing end. So that's a good look for the Eagles. So I got Green Bay favored by 3 in this one. Oh yeah, once again, 6 for 6. I'm gonna say the spread for every game, and you guys get to pick 6 games, but you gotta get them all 6 right. A couple of dudes played last week, nobody won. So it's not gonna be as easy as one may think. You're not just picking a winner, you're picking a spread, and you can't push. If you touch the game and you push, you lose either way. So, nobody won the first week, so we'll see what happened this week. But yeah, the first game, I got Green Bay favored by 3 over the Eagles. I go final score. I go Green Bay 20, Philly 17. I think that's definitely going to be pretty interesting game. Next up, we got Tennessee Titans against Atlanta Falcons. The Titans are one of the undefeated teams. He's 3-0. He's on the road traveling to ATL. I believe after this week the Titans will still be undefeated. I got him as a 9-point spread. I'll go final score something amongst the lines of I'll go 24-14. 24-14. Titans roll into week 5 still undefeated. Next up, we got Redskins at New York. Washington definitely needs a win this week in order to stay in that division. But I don't see it happening this week. Although, you know, he definitely got a chance to do it if he could cut down on the turnovers and bad play calling. We're going against the Giants. Giants is another user who struggled in 19, who also is pretty good. I mean, who also starting off to a surprising start. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's 2-1 also. So, you know, that's good to see the guys that were struggling coming out, you know, so far in the early part of the season, looking like this ain't 19, and they're showing why. So, Giants is at home, and I'm gonna go with the Giants in this one as a 10-point spread. I'll go with the Giants' final score. I'll go G-Men 27. No, I'll go Giants 28. And I'll go Redskins 17. Next we got Los Angeles Chargers against Miami Dolphins. Miami's at home. Miami's struggling in the early part of the season. I don't think they're gonna get it together this game. I think they're gonna come out on a losing end of this one. In order for Miami to compete in this one, I believe you got to come out to a fast start. Whether that happens or not, you know, I don't know. I can't call it, but that's why we got to watch the games. That's why the games got to be played. But I got the Chargers in this one. I got the Chargers at the 12-point spread. I'll go Chargers in this one 33, Miami 20. Next we got Raiders at Indianapolis Colts. The Colts so far, I think they got 1 win or something like that, maybe 2. I'm not too sure. That's Coles. Corlals is normally somebody who makes the playoffs and everything. But like I said, so far what I noticed in this Madden is that you got guys that struggled in 19 playing better in 20, and you got guys that was playing good in 19 so far struggling in 20. So we'll see if Corlals turning it around. It seemed like his last game that he played, he actually tried to turn things around. He got a forced win last week. Game cut out on him, but he was definitely showing dominance in that game. So, you know, we'll see what happens this week. I got Indy as a 6-point favorite in this one over the Raiders. Raiders ain't no slouch by all means. So the Colts definitely got to come out and show that he's trying to turn his season around. But I got the Colts favored in this one by 6, and I'll go on this one final score of I'll go 21-14. 21-14 Colts. Next, we got Carolina Panthers going against Houston Texans. Houston Texans are also one of the undefeated teams that's left. He's 3-0. This is actually probably going to be game of the week, to be honest with you. This is definitely game of the week right here. This is game of the week. Houston at home. Panthers is looking to give Houston that first loss of the season. I know him hearing that the Texans undefeated, he's definitely going to be trying to prove a point by showing he's the first team that give him a loss, a 1 in that loss column. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. Houston is at home. Houston is undefeated, but I'm gonna go with the Panthers in an upset. It's upset alert. It's upset. It's my upset. This is upset alert right here. This is one of my upsets of the week. I got Carolina favored by 4. on the road. Houston, I'm pretty sure he's gonna hear that and he ain't gonna like the sound of that. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna come out and he gonna make it basically try to, you know, prove me wrong. But I got the Panthers favored by 4 in this one. Styles make fights. Houston is loaded on offense, but Carolina got the right pieces on defense to slow down the Texans. You notice what I just said. I said I ain't talk about the whole defense. Carolina do got a nice defense overall, but they got the right pieces. The better part of Carolina defense is in the right areas for the Texans, and that's why I got Carolina as a 4-point favorite in this one. And I'll go final score Carolina 23. No, I'll go Carolina. I go Carolina 24. I go Houston 20. There we go. 24 Panthers, 20 Texans. Texans get their first loss of the season. Next we got Kansas City at Detroit. Kansas City is also an undefeated team that's left in the league. He's 3-0. He's going against activists, the Detroit Lions. This is going to be a good game as well. Detroit is at home. KC's going to look to remain undefeated after this one. Detroit is going to look to give him his first loss of the season. Detroit is at home, but I like KC in this one. I like KC by 4. Styles make fights. I think the offensive weapons that KC has, I don't think Detroit is going to be able to contain that on that part of the defense. So I like KC. I go KC in this one. I go 28-24 Chiefs. Next we got Browns at Ravens, but this game was already played. Looked like Carnage came out and definitely caused carnage. He was the home team. I would have definitely had this game closer than what the actual score turned out to be. Big win for Baltimore. That was a division game. That was a statement game. So Browns now know that the next time they play, he will have to come with a different look. So big win for the Ravens. Cleveland look to bounce back next week, I'm sure. Next we got Patriots at Bills. I like the Pats in this one. Pats on the road, but I think the Pats will get it done rather easy. But you never know. This is why it's called Any Given Sunday, because anything can happen. One fumble, one bad pick, anything. One bad misread on defense, and it could be a game changer. So I like the Pats in this one. I got the Pats at a 10-point spread, and I go Pats among the score around. I'll go 28-17 Patriots. Next we got Bucks against the Rams. So far, in my opinion, I think the Bucks is one of the most disappointing teams so far in the early part of the season. That doesn't mean he can't turn the season around. Doesn't mean that he can't get on the winning streak and show that he's one of the dominant teams in the league. But at this moment in Week 4, he's definitely one of the most underachieving teams in the league. He must get a win this week against the Rams, or it's gonna be a long season for Tampa Bay. The Rams started off hot. I believe he won his first. I know he won his first game. I believe he lost his second game. He might have lost his third game. So I don't know if he on a 2-game losing streak. So he's looking to turn his season around as well. It's week to week. Just because you win first game of the season, you start off 1-0. Couple of weeks later, your team morale is low. It happens just that fast. So it's never good. It's never really good to get too high or too low early in the season. I'm not saying that the Rams did, but I'm just saying in general for anybody. I feel like second half of the season is when you really start seeing who's who and what's what. But you know, depending on the schedule, on your schedule, you definitely want to get off to a hot start rather than a slow start. So this game right here is definitely interesting on both halves, on both behalves. Rams at home. I got the Bucks as a slight favorite. The Rams probably should be favored because they're at home, but I think the Bucks, I think the Bucks is more desperate than the Rams at this point because the Bucks is in a division with the Panthers, and Panthers already knocked them off. So I think Tampa Bay need this game just a little more. So with that being said, I got the Bucks as a 3-point favorite in this one over the Rams. Rams at home, but I got the Bucks as a 3-point favorite, and I'll go Tampa Bay 20. I go Tampa Bay 20, Rams 17. Next, we got Seattle Seahawks against Arizona Cardinals. We have a new user for the Arizona Cardinals. The previous user got some important things need to take care in his personal life. So sending prayers and everything towards your way, Scott. Hope everything work out for you. I would have liked to held the team for you, but I respect what you said. You said you don't want to hold up a team when a user could take over and play. So I appreciate that, because you could have definitely said, you're going to hold on to the team and act like you'll be back sooner than later. So shout out to you on that, man. And whenever you want to get back in, just let me know. And when the spot open up, I'll definitely get you in. And my other league is going to start when the final cuts and everything is made in the NFL, and whatever it takes league going to start. So hopefully you'll get a chance to get a spot over there as well. But just keep me posted, Scott. Prayers out to you, my guy. But we got Big Brelick is the Arizona Cardinals users now. I'm with him in another league, but I'm not really too familiar with him. I believe he had the Steelers in another league. I haven't played him. I seen him play good one week, then I seen him get smashed one week. That's not really saying too much. That happens to all of us. So he's a new user, so I'll be looking forward to check him out this game. He's going against Seattle. I got Seattle as a 8-point spread in this one. They rolling right now. Arizona's the home team, but I think Seattle gonna come in and take care of work. I got Seattle's 8-point spread, and I'll go Seattle. I'll go 31-23 Seahawks. Next we got Minnesota against the Bears. Big game. Bears at home. Bears at home, but I got Minnesota favorite in this one. If the Bears can contain the run, he'll definitely have a chance to pull us off. I have the Vikings as a 7-point spread. I know many may hear that and say, "Wow, that's a lot of points." And you know what it is. But they always say go with your gut. My gut telling me that the Vikings is going to end up pulling away with this one. We'll see. Bears got a mean defense over there, so it definitely could go another way. But I got Minnesota favored by 7 in this, and I'll go Minnesota. Final score, I'll go 27-20 Vikings over the Bears. Next we got Jacksonville Jaguars against Denver Broncos. Denver just joined the league last week. I believe he won his game. Matter of fact, I think the game he won is the game I believe he stole against the Packers. Let me just go double check real quick. Yeah, that's the game he stole against Green Bay. So that was a big win. Team morale is definitely on a high after that one. So you know what? With that being said, I look for them to compete in this one. I like the Jags, all across the board. So I got the Jags at 4 points, only a 4-point spread. If Denver could slow down the Jags passing attack, he'll definitely be in contention to steal this one. But I got being that Denver stole that game, I got this game as a 4-point spread for the Jags. You know, if it wasn't for that game, I probably would have had the Jags a little more. But Denver's at home, so you know, might get that call or two to change this game around. But I got the Jags a 4-point spread, and I'll go Jacksonville. I'll go Jacksonville 26, Denver 21. Next, we got Dallas Cowboys against New Orleans Saints. Dallas Cowboys is also undefeated team in this in week 4. They're going against New Orleans. New Orleans, the home team. This should be a pretty good game right here. We know what to expect coming from the Saints. We got Dallas as a 5-point spread in this one. I'm not going to give a final score, but we got Dallas as a 5-point spread in this one. So hopefully we'll come out, cover that, and we'll take care of business and remain undefeated going into week 5. And to close out the week on a Monday night, we got Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh is the home team. I like the Bengals in this one, even though Steelers at home, and I got the Bengals favored by 7 in this one. This also is a division game, so most of the times division games are normally close. You know, we'll see after this one how this plays out, but I like the Bengals by 7 in this one. I never did your players neither, Bengals, but I got you right after I finish these predictions. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna give you your players, you know, so you'll have them before you play your game. But yeah, I got Cincinnati favored by 7 in this one, and I like the Bengals. I'll go Bengals 30. I'll go Bengals 33, and I'll go Steelers 26. 33-26 Bengals. That concludes week 4. I also have power rankings coming out maybe sometime today. I have power rankings coming out 1 through 32. So we'll have the number 1 team all the way to the 32nd team in the league. I know I wouldn't want to be anywhere near 31st, 32nd team in the league, but you know what? If you are ranked around there and somebody lose to the teams that's ranked near the bottom of the league, then you know that's something that's got to be discussed. But yeah, I got that coming, and practice squad still will be turned on week 5. I'm only gonna leave it on for 1 week. I don't believe in keeping practice squad still on for the whole season, because you should be able to have a player developing throughout the year without having to worry about somebody stealing them. But I feel like by week 5, anybody that's on your practice squad, if you really wanted him on your team, on your roster, you'll have him on your roster. So I'm just giving guys a chance to get somebody from another practice squad due to injuries or whatever. But come week 6, it will be turned back off. So yeah, keep in mind, I'll be giving a reminder before I advance. So week 5, practice squad still will be on. It'll be turned off week 6. I'm only gonna leave it on for 1 week, so guys can have a chance to develop guys on the practice squad. Yeah, so yeah, that concludes week 4. I will post these spreads in the chat, so anybody who didn't get a chance to listen to the live predictions will get a chance to look at the spreads and make their picks. See y'all week 5. Peace.